When Naruto was just 8 years old, he lived a lonely life in the Hidden Leaf village. The villagers avoided him, cursed him, and saw him as a monster rather than a boy. One cold night, after being chased away from the market for stealing a piece of bread, he ran deep into the forest, tears streaming down his face. There, he stumbled upon an ancient shrine, half buried under the roots of a giant tree. Inside it lay a strange old scroll glowing faintly with blue markings. Curiosity got the better of him, and he opened it. The moment his fingers touched the symbols, the nine-tails chakra inside him surged violently. The air twisted, lightning flashed, and suddenly a vortex of light swallowed him whole. When Naruto opened his eyes again, the world around him had changed completely. The forests looked wilder, the air was thicker, and the village he knew was nowhere to be seen. Instead, he saw warriors wearing old armor, fighting fiercely on a battlefield. Naruto had unknowingly traveled far back in time to the Warring States era, long before the Hidden Leaf village was ever founded. Exhausted and confused, he collapsed by a riverbank. Hours later, he was found by Tobirama Senju, who sensed the enormous chakra within him and brought him back to the Senju camp. When Naruto woke up, he was surrounded by people who looked at him with curiosity, but not hatred. For the first time in his life, he didn't feel unwanted. Hashirama Senju himself came to see the strange boy. He smiled warmly at Naruto and asked his name. Unsure of how to explain himself, Naruto simply said, "My name's Naru." Hashirama felt something special in him, a light similar to his own dream of peace. Naruto began living among the Senju clan, training with their younger members and learning about the endless wars that plagued the world. Even though he was just a child, Naruto's strength surprised everyone. His chakra reserves were unbelievable, and his determination to protect others impressed Hashirama deeply. But Madara Uchiha, who often met the Senju during truce talks, sensed something strange about the boy. He once looked straight into Naruto's eyes and said, "You hide pain behind that smile. What kind of world did you come from?" Naruto didn't answer, but deep inside he knew the pain Madara carried was the same pain that had haunted his own village for years. One night, the seal on Naruto's stomach glowed brightly, and the nine tails appeared inside his mind. Kurama told him that he had traveled too far into the past, even before the tailed beasts had become known to humans. Naruto asked Kurama why people kept fighting, and the fox replied, "Because hatred never dies, unless someone chooses to break the cycle." Naruto clenched his fists and swore that he would do whatever it took to change that fate. Over the months, Naruto became a bridge between the Senju and Uchiha children. His cheerful nature and strong will made people from both sides see that not all enemies were evil. Once, during a fierce battle, he risked his life to save Madara's younger brother Izuna, earning Madara's respect and confusing everyone who believed the two clans could never coexist. Hashirama began to dream of creating a place where children like Naruto could grow without fighting, a village built on unity. But changing history came at a cost. The longer Naruto stayed, the more unstable the world became. Strange distortions appeared in the sky, and Kurama warned him that time itself was collapsing. If Naruto didn't return to his own era, both the past and future would be destroyed. Naruto's heart broke. He had found people who truly cared for him, a family that accepted him, and a time where he felt needed. When the rift of time finally opened again, Naruto stood before Hashirama and Madara, who had both grown to trust and care for him. Hashirama smiled and said, "No matter where you go, Naru, remember that the will of fire burns within you." Madara added quietly, "And that fire will change the future." Naruto, holding back tears, thanked them for everything and stepped into the glowing light. When he opened his eyes again, he was back in his own time, in his small apartment in the Hidden Leaf. For a moment, he thought it had all been a dream. But when he looked at the Hokage monument, he noticed something impossible. Beside the faces of Hashirama and Tobirama was a faint carving of a spiky-haired boy smiling proudly. No one else could see it clearly, but Naruto knew what it meant. He smiled softly and whispered, "Guess the past didn't forget me after all." Kurama's deep voice rumbled inside him saying, "You did it, kid. You didn't just change time. You changed hearts." As the sun rose over the village, Naruto walked,